perfect palette tag, and at first I didn't know what this tag was, but as I started watching them I was like, oh my gosh, this tag is so up my alley, so something I would like to do, so I'm doing it for you guys. Trust me, I have a lot to talk about because I'm utterly obsessed with palettes, so I'm just gonna get on into things and start off. Number 1 is best packaging, and I'm gonna have to say the Nude Tude palette. It's super sleek because it's thin, not too bulky. The magnet's really nice too, so I'm pretty secure knowing that this won't just like come open and then crack. Also, just look at the design, the fonts and stuff. I really love the whole pinup girl idea and using the eyeshadows to cover up their bits. I find that so funny, and every time I open it I just laugh. Yeah, it's so cute. And the Balm's other palettes are really cute too. Like, I remember seeing the Rockstar palette, and I don't like the colors so much. Just seeing the names made me want to get it because they are so funny. They're all named after rock stars, but like changed up the name a little, like Alice Cooper. I have to mention this. Least favorite packaging has got to be the Urban Decay Naked 2. I thought this was going to be the best packaging because it actually was metal and hard so that it wouldn't get so dirty, but I think I'd rather it be dirty than how it is like this, because this part's coming off. This whole back is falling off, and I know some people were saying that their eyeshadows were coming out as well. Now, best color payoff was very difficult because I don't usually buy palettes unless they have good color payoff, but I find that a lot of the really pigmented shades I find are pigmented, but they have fallout. So if I'm taking that into consideration, the best color payoff without fallout, I'm going to have to give that to my Cargo Vintage Escape Eye Palette, which has kind of fallen under the radar on YouTube, but it's pretty great. Here are the shades. I'm going to swatch a few. Look at that, like no fallout. Sorry, like what? This is amazing. So I did like almost 3 sets of swatches. That's insane, and I love it. Also, there's a matte black in it, so to see what that looks like, because I know some people need that good deep black. It's not super black right off the bat, you can build it up, but I personally don't need a black all the time, just as like a liner or something, and I can use. Number 3 is most versatile, and I'm gonna have to go with my 88 Original palette by Coastal Scents, obviously, because there's 88 colors and there's like one of every color. I mean, look at this. It's the rainbow. Like, where else can you find this freaking crazy yellow? I actually used that in my Nicki Minaj tutorial. And a red shimmer eyeshadow. Number 4 is best for travel, and I'm going to have to go with my Z palette because they were made for travel. Made with a very strong magnet so that none of the shadows fall out. Traditionally, what they are used for is, like, if you have a MAC palette and you don't want them to fall out or something, or you want to switch it up, then you just put them in here and they stick. So I really trust that, and I can customize what I want to bring with me. That's why I say it's best for travel. Number 5 is biggest regret, and I'm gonna have to go with like 3. As far as actual regret, because it's expensive, Naked 2, because of the packaging, and I'll get to more in depth on that in a minute. I've seen some other people talk about how, don't kill me, but this palette's not up to their standards, and I kind of agree. I'll tell you why in a minute. I'm trying to use this a lot more. I'm kind of forcing myself to use it this month just because I haven't used it, but I'll get to that in a few questions. Just because I just don't find myself using them that much because there's not mattes, you know, like, and they're like kind of full of fallout, so I don't like dealing with that all the time. But sometimes I just feel like I don't use them as much as I should. But it's not like I regret buying them though, because they weren't that expensive. Number 6 is best color names, and I have to go with the Balm, Nude Tude, the Balm in general, honestly, because like I said, Alice Cooper, that's hilarious. But anyway, I just think these are cool. It's cool how they tied in the whole name of the palette, Nude Tude, and these are all like attitudes. They're sassy, stubborn, selfish, sophisticated, sexy, serious, snobby, standoffish, sultry, seductive, silly, and sleek. And I feel like that's cool because you're like waking up in the morning being like, I feel sassy today, and so you can use that one. And you're like, I feel sophisticated, so you can use that one. It's used again. These. So if you're going to take all the mattes in this palette, is Foxy, Tease, and then the black color. And I'm like, okay, well, so you can use the taupey purple color in the crease, which I do sometimes, but what are you going to wear it with? That kind of limits your options on the shimmer eyeshadows. And I don't want to wear a plum crease all the time, or like a taupey plum crease. I want to like mix it up, and there's just not enough crease colors. Also, it's kind of hard to find a look. These all look really pretty, but when you look at it and actually try to use it and come up with a look that, you know, is like every day that you can use all the time, it's just like, it doesn't function that well together. Same thing with this, too. The only matte color is this, purple, and I wouldn't really use that in the crease. That's kind of intense. The closest thing to a matte in the Comfort Zone palette by Wet n Wild is this shade, and it's a little too yellow, and it's only good for a highlight. I have to go somewhere else to find a crease color, and sometimes I just don't have that kind of time, so that's why I barely ever use them. Last question is most used, most loved Desert Island palettes. Okay, most used for sure is my original Naked palette. It was like the first big palette I got. Like I had some like drugstore quads and stuff, but as far as like major palettes, this is basically it, and I saw a ton of tutorials before I got this, and I use it a lot. As you can see, I've hit pan on 2 shadows. It's the only palette I've ever hit pan on anything. I use this a ton. Although I haven't used this a lot, since I haven't had it a lot, I still think it's really up there just because it has every shade that I personally would want. I can create tons of neutral looks, but also tons of like neutral with a twist looks, and there's a lot of matte color for me to choose from. That's the Cargo Vintage Escape palette again. This is matte, these two are matte, and this is matte, this is matte. So they have a matte black, a matte dark brown, a matte medium brown, a matte peachy tan color, and a matte highlight color. What more do you need? Like, you can do a variety of creases, a variety of lid colors. If you just want to have a light shimmery lid, there's like a yellowy gold light shimmery lid, and a pink sort of shimmery lid, almost like MAC's Naked Lunch. So that was it for my perfect palette tag. I hope you guys enjoyed. I swear this tag was made for me. So if you love palettes just like I do, then I suggest making a video as well. Although we don't have video responses, you can send it to me through YouTube inbox or whatever, tweet it to me, email it to me, whatever. If you have any suggestions for palettes I should check out, then please leave them down below, because I'm always searching for new palettes. Even though I'm kind of on an eyeshadow hiatus right now, I've forbidden myself to buy eyeshadows for a while just because I need to hit pan on some I already have. I still love them, and I love looking at them and researching new ones, and I know the Naked 3 is coming out, and we'll see, because like I said, I'm on a hiatus right now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.